But you could make a whole movie.
Thanks for joining us here on Indivisible. We're thrilled to have you with us, America. I'm your host, John Stubbins. And as always, we put God first on this show, family and country, and we will always tell you the truth. I want to get right to it today. This is a very special show dealing with what's happening with the truckers, both in Canada and here in the United States. And I want to get to it. So let's roll.
This is disgusting! Disgusting! Oh my God!
You're now attacking different older people.
You guys are disgusting!
That's happening right now, today, up in Ottawa. So Trudeau, the dictator, has decided to go ahead and bring in the police, move them in, start making arrests, and that's what's happening. So, now with what's happening up there, Mike Lindell was going to be delivering pillows up there. He had 12,000 pillows. I need to check with Mike and find out if that's happened yet. I have not talked to him. So we're going to talk about this. We are streaming live to PatriotTV.live, CloudHub, Pill.net, Foxhole app, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Pure Social TV, Spreely.com, and FrankSpeech.com with Mike Lindell. So before we even tackle this subject in Ottawa, and we'll talk about Ottawa, I also want to talk about America and our truckers. And I want to bring onto the show right now Keith and also Brian Brase. How you guys doing today?
Great, thanks.
Good to have you guys. Look, I know that you're active, Brian. I know you're driving right now, and you guys are involved with the People's Convoy, and I'm going to have both of your information scrolling at the bottom here of the screen. So I'm going to change it up between the two of you during the broadcast. Brian, I want to start with you. Tell us about the People's Convoy. Where are you now? What's going on? And what should the American people know?
Well, the People's Convoy is basically to show our support for what's going on in Canada, as well as stand up for our personal freedoms, both as a human being in the world, or what some would call your God-given rights, as well as an American, your constitutional rights. So we're standing up to end the mandates, including the vaccine and mask. We want to restore freedom and liberty as guided by the rule of law, based around the Constitution of the United States. And of course, we're hoping to be able to start holding some of these people accountable, both elected and non-elected officials. I'm hoping to do so through congressional hearings, investigating the origins of COVID, as well as the federal government's response to the pandemic. The People's Convoy will start out February 23rd out of the Barstow area, California, Alamanito Stadium, at 12,000 Stadium Way in Alamento, California. Hopefully I'm saying the town right.
And where do you guys go from there once you leave Barstow?
We're going to be pushing east. Obviously, we're heading towards D.C. The first day we'll end up in the Kingman, Arizona area. We're working with local law enforcement and municipalities on guidance of where to stage everyone. So exact locations will be developed as we continue to proceed throughout the convoy, but we will be pushing east along I-40.
Okay, great. I want to go now to Keith Lambert. How you doing, Keith?
Doing great. Thanks, John.
Good, good. And by the way, everybody, I want to just flash this. This is a QR code that you can scan and click on. This is for Telegram, and you can do that at any time that you want here on the show. And we can also send it to you. So if you can't scan it, just let us know. But I wanted to stick it up there long enough so you can see it and scan it. So looks like you got some merchandise there, brother. What do you got?
Yeah, we're actually supporting the truckers by offering all of the gear that people can wear to express themselves, trying to make it more aware, so people are aware and they can get out there and show their support for their country and for our rights, obviously. And we're also gonna follow with the truckers. We're gonna be going down and meeting them in northern Texas, and we're gonna kind of follow through, hitting overpasses and stuff like that, offering up flags and different things. But we have a chain of stores in New England, and that we are using my Let's Go Brandon stores. We're using those stores as a staging point for people to drop off all of their donations for all of the for the truckers, and they're going to be picking up the donations here, I think, in the next few days, and they're going to be hauling them down to DC. We got quite a bit. There's a couple of box trucks full of merchandise that's in our stores. So it's going to be good. We're just trying to get everybody to be supportive and jump on this for the next stage of our trying to get to our freedoms and be able to express ourselves and not have to worry about what is going on in this country, because I think it's just disgusting.
Sure, and I know that you're also going to have a Truth Social page. It's not up yet. Right. I saw that, and then also what was the other one? There was another one that.
Oh, the Let's Go Brandon store.org.
Let's Go Brandon. I love that. Let's go Brandon. Let's go Brandon. Right? That's absolutely right. Look, guys, I'm thrilled. And by the way, I have a question for you, Brian. Are there any other convoys besides yours?
Yeah, there's actually a lot of them out there. They are either like coming out of the Northeast or the Southeast, coming out of the Northwest, coming out of Middle America, all in an effort to either join up with the our main convoy from Adelanto Stadium to DC, meeting us up along the way. But there's multiple convoys out there. We're not the only one.
Okay.
I would do your research. Make sure you do research. We are having problems with scammers out there, so I would make sure that you do your research before donating to any of them. But there are a lot of legitimate ones out there that are working just as hard and just as tirelessly with the same goals.
Well, I was going to try to get Ted Nugent on the show today, but we didn't have enough time to gather him, unfortunately. But I did see the video, and I love the video. It's great. So, God bless Ted. And we're going to be working with Ted going forward. So I'm very excited about this. And I'm thrilled that he's going to be joining the convoys. Now, is he meeting up with you guys in Barstow?
I have not heard directly from him yet. I hope to hear from him soon. Anybody that knows him, pass on my contact so we can arrange where he's meeting up with us at. But, we're meeting at that, let me say it correctly, Adelanto Stadium in California, February 22nd at 12 noon. You can start pulling into stage. And then, of course, we're going to be departing around 9 a.m., starting to gear up to leave. I believe we'll be off the grounds by 11 at the latest.
Okay. And by the way, Dane Sensor, a good friend of ours who has, I don't know if you guys know Dane, but he's got the biggest flag in the world, U.S. flag. It takes like 600 people to hold this thing. It's amazing. He had some notes, and I want to pass them on. Let me put my glasses on here for a second, just so I can see this. He said, please tell all of the United States, all of our audience, to turn on their emergency lights, flash their headlights, honk their horns on all the trucks and cars at 12 noon for 5 minutes under and across the entire nation as we leave from Barstow to show solidarity. God bless you and we the people. That was from Dane, and he was really excited about that. So I wanted to pass that message on to you guys.
Thank you. That's awesome. I look forward to seeing that happening.
Yes. Now, are you guys coming through Ohio?
We will be. Yes. The route is. We're holding a lot to the chest for convoy security purposes, but
Sure.
we will be moving through Ohio at a certain point. Yes.
Okay. Make sure that you guys give me a day's notice. Okay. Call me. I want to know where you're going to be so I can be there. Okay.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
Awesome.
If I'm not with Ted Nugent, I'm going to be with you.
Right on. Right on.
And if it works out, I'll bring Ted with me. We'll see what we can do.
Cool. That'd be awesome.
You guys, do you have anything else to say, Keith? Looks like you want to say something. What's that hat you got on?
Oh, this is the Freedom Convoy hat that we created, so people can, wear it. It's a trucker's hat, and
nice.
We have some knit hats and some stickers too that we made.
Okay.
And some T-shirts and hoodies. We got some good, no more mandates. I mean, basically, it's what people want. They want to be able to express themselves. But make sure you go to peoplesconvoy.org. Correct, Brian? Peoplesconvoy.org if you want to donate. That's basically the only site with this group that is a legitimate site to donate.
That's right. And look, we have free speech in this country, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to fight for that, aren't we?
That's what we're doing.
So,
absolutely.
Until they take that away from us, and as long as we're still breathing, we're going to be fighting for free speech.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I'm going to go through this one more time here. I've got these scrolling at the bottom so you can see these two sites there on Facebook, 2 on Telegram, and 1 on Instagram, 1 on Getter,
2 on
the
Getter.
website looks like nefortrump.com. And so that is for Keith. I want to make sure I have that. Again, I'm going to scroll that one more time. Facebook, New England for Trump, and a separate site on Facebook, Let's Go Brandon Store on Facebook. And then Telegram, same thing. Let's Go Brandon Store and Let's Go Brandon Channel. And then you see Instagram there, NE_4_Trump3, and then Getter, and the website, nefortrump.com. And then I want to go back to Brian's, make sure we have that. Thepeoplesconvoy.org. Make sure you go to thepeoplesconvoy.org. Getter. Brian has 2 pages on Getter, and those are People's Convoy, and then Brian's personal page on Getter is Brian_Brase. So you can go to both of those and make sure that you follow these guys, keep up with them, and get involved. If nothing else, reach out to them and let them know that you support them. Because, a lot of people sit on their hands when it comes to their freedoms, and other people are stepping up to the mic to get the job done, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. Regularly.
Thanks for joining us, guys, and we appreciate what you do. God bless you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks a lot, John. Appreciate it.
And folks, so I hope that you'll look into the People's Convoy. Looks like it's going to be a fantastic deal. We've got other convoys out there, so we're going to be covering as many of them as we can, and we'll bring it to you, just as soon as we get it, and that way you can, follow all of the convoys, because they're going to be coming right here to the United States, here to a neighborhood of yours real soon. Thanks for joining us. We will see you soon. God bless you. God bless your families. And God bless America.
Yeah.